Alright, we're finally set up now. Finally ready to get going on this day one challenge. So, gotta start it up here and load up the new file. So, starting it up, first thing you always got to do when you're trying to do these day one challenges is activate veteran player mode or V mode or veteran mode, however you want to view it. The way you do that is you got to pick up the envelope here, pick up your blueprint, and draft your first 3 rooms in 30 seconds or less, or 35 seconds or less, rather. If you do that, you will then activate this veteran player mode. So I've certainly drafted the first 3 rooms in 35 seconds or less. Gonna see what I get out of the closet. I always like to draft the closet first because it has 2 items in it, and those 2 items sometimes will drastically change how you get items moving forward or what you can get. Got the metal detector here, so now every room that I open going forward, I have a chance at finding keys or coins in them, or greater chance of that, rather. In this spot here, I definitely want something that bends up. Over here, I definitely want something that bends to the right. So I'm going to go out of the spare room first. Bedroom's the only one that bends, and so that's what I'm going to do. Kind of a bummer. Really wish I could have had the nursery here, but I don't have any gems. Den is perfect here. It goes up, and it goes over, and it gives me a gem. None of the other ones were even a question for me when I saw Den. Now this spot here can be a nursery spot. This could be a nursery spot because it's a dead end and I can keep going up this way. Alright, man, it's definitely not drawing room. It's definitely not corridor, so I guess it's parlor. Ooh, metal detector's beeping. Probably a coin over here. Yep, free coin. This box and the white box are empty. There's a second. Nope. This box and the white box are empty, therefore the blue box has the gems. Alright, before I keep going up through the den, I'm going to go back down, because I know I got to come back here anyways, to see if I can open up that chest. Alright, bend the right way here. Billiards room bends the right way. It's exactly what you were hoping for. Time to do a little bit of math. So when you do the veteran player mode, one of the things that it does is it increases your luck, and it will increase your chances at getting the secret garden key out of the billiards room. The secret garden key out of the billiards room is one of the few ways that you can get into the antechamber. Ah, bummer. Silver key. It's my least favorite thing out of here. Alright, hallway? Wow. Well, I think I'm going to go kitchen because I didn't want to do a storeroom there. I wanted to have 2 rooms. Kitchen will give me... Now I can do the storeroom here. So really, I just bought the kitchen, is what I ended up doing. And here in the kitchen, I'm going to, if I get 1 more coin, be able to buy the bacon and eggs. Bacon and eggs will allow me to have the morning room, which will give me 2 free gems, and an item, and an upgrade disc. I'm going to crack this chest. I got 2 keys. Ooh, car keys, which will give me an upgrade disc. And a gem. Not a great trade. Key for a gem. I got plenty of gems, but I don't have any green rooms yet. So I'm going to do the nook here. I'm going to do corridor. Well, only one I can do is hallway that keeps me going. Ooh, something's beeping at me. Coin. Boudoir goes up. Ooh, and a sleeping mask in here. That's awesome. It's important to know all of the safe combinations while you are in your day one challenges, because sometimes the difference in having those gems and not is the ability to be successful or not. I'm going to do drawing room here because it goes both left and right, whereas chapel goes up. I just want something that goes left and right in this spot. Drawing room also, it costs a gem. You get your gem back. Like I was just saying about knowing where all the safes are. This is really the only safe where it's not just out in the open. Alright, this feels like a good spot for the commissary. I got plenty of gems, got 9 coins. Ooh, this is great. I got one more coin away, I can buy a set of gems. Let me do the secret passage into a green room. But before I do that, I'm going to come over here and see if I can't get into the courtyard over here. Ooh, nursery. I really want that full house. And there's that courtyard I wanted. That was awesome. That couldn't have been better. Take that nursery now, though. Utility closet. Utility closet because I have the car keys. I'm gonna need to get over to the garage anyways in order to get outside. Alright, here we go. There's my nursery that I asked for a minute ago. Oftentimes in the nursery you get your gem back. The nursery is necessary in order to have a successful day one because you got to do about 100 steps, I say, in order to get everything that you need done on day one. You only start with 50 steps. So how can you get the other 50 or so steps? Sleeping mask, there it is. Free cloister, exactly what I was expecting to get. Well, not expecting. That's what I was really hoping to do, and by doing the courtyard on the other side, it really helped make sure that that was a possibility. Alright, I got no keys. Ooh, I can do boiler room here. That goes the right ways. Ooh, not locked. Well, can't do office. I could do dark room. Yeah, I think I'm going to do dark room here. And I'm going to go back in. Not back in. Back down here towards the courtyard where I have my drawing room. Because this is where I did my utility closet. And I'll turn back on the dark room. Ugh. Hoping for something good in there. I don't know what I'm hoping for. I'm just saying something good. Battery pack, that's good. That's real good. Alright, I can do a special key out of here, or I can do nothing out of there. Alright, so special key out of there is a possibility. Special key out of here. Let's do it. Let's do a special key out of here. Oh my gosh, the Chamber of Mirrors on day 1? I mean, I can't do it. I can do the chapel, though. And hope for the garage. There it is. There we go. Car keys. Just like we expected, an upgrade disc. Can't do it yet. I don't have the steps. I needed the steps. You know what would be great? Let's go into the boiler room and hopefully do a guest bedroom. And actually, since I'm here, I'm going to do the boiler room puzzle and hope for the weight room. Oftentimes, you hear the weight room and you're like, ah, weight room! But I'm going to show you that now is the perfect time for the weight room. And when it's the right time for the weight room, sometimes the game gives you the weight room. So, doing the boiler room puzzle here. Reason why I gotta do the boiler room puzzle is you gotta turn the power on. Once you turn the power on, the game will give you a greater chance at getting other rooms that require the power if you have the power on. And I want the power on. I want the power on, and I want it going into the weight room right here. So here we go, weight room. Come on, weight room. Give me that weight room. Just like we hoped for, the weight room. Something is in here. Oh my gosh, the broken lever. 2/3 of the way to the power hammer. Now, gonna draft. Can I draft this way? I can. Oh man. I think I'm gonna do the walk-in closet. Hope for some keys. No keys. Cool. Well, this room has to be a bedroom. Well then, it's over. Mess that one up, team. Fail. Didn't count my steps right. Didn't draft bedrooms right. Needed to do the laboratory there and go do an experiment. That messed that one up. User error there. Not a problem, just gotta reset. Bank robber? Oh, we do got a bank robber.
What's up, man?
Not a whole lot. Well, viewer, welcome Richard to the stream.
Hello, viewers.
I don't know if we have any viewers right now. Cole, sit down. Feel free to move my shit down. My, as you can see, my marker started dying on me. Cole, up. Sit. So, other than losing $30 to $50, how was Black Hawk?
It was alright. It was like Claudio's birthday, so he just went up there. His brother got him like a free room.
It's nice.
Yeah. Lost $40 in digital blackjack, which I fucking hate those digital games, but
Why are you doing digital bitches?
because the minimum in Black Hawk is $25.
$25
Yeah.
minimums?
Yeah.
Jesus.
So digital was $5, so played that for a little bit.
Ooh, started up. Whoops. Well, Bradley and I went to a Nine Inch Nails concert on Friday.
How was that?
It was very good. Nine Inch Nails puts on one heck of a performance still. I wouldn't say still, I would say they never stopped.
I'm not a big Nine Inch Nails guy.
Yeah, they can be intense.
Well, I don't even mean by intense, I just think their music is all that great. But, that being said, did you guys end up driving home?
We did.
Did Julian and whoever stayed up?
Supervisor Adam?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I assume Brad was tired as fuck?
Brad had a work meeting.
Yeah, no.
He was super gross about it. Because he said it was super pointless for him. And I said, welcome to the world of pointless meetings, my friend.
Right.
Man, you know what I am?
What?
Hungry.
What'd you do today?
Nothing.
Huh.
I've been doing frentathlon stuff. I fucking slept a ton.
That's good.
Yeah, something tells me you ever, like, don't sleep good for, like, I don't know. Not don't sleep good, but don't sleep a lot for, I don't know, like a week.
Is this a serious question?
Yeah.
Yes.
And then, all of a sudden, you sleep for, like, 17 hours straight.
I haven't had that part happen to me, but I normally don't sleep well at all.
Right, I knew that part. That's why I was asking, do you ever have the, like, 17-hour day?
No, like a catch up? No.
Yeah, today was yesterday / today, catching up.
Yeah.
I don't think I played hardly any Blueprints yesterday. That's
yeah.
how dead to the world I was.
Yeah, no, I can't say I ever had a catch up day.
I recommend.
I just think it's physically impossible for me.
Yeah, I don't know how I do them. I dig that hat though.
Yeah, I needed a hat because when I don't feel like doing my hair.
Alright. Dry brew. Where should we go? Up or over?
Over for sure.
Over. Alright. Guest bedroom or redraw? We're gonna do a redraw.
Yeah, I don't think you want to dead end right there.
Oh, we do want a dead end here. Or the pantry. We just didn't want the courtyard because it was a door going to nowhere. not liking us right here. It was like, nope, nope, nope. Time to do some math. Sorry, did I say meth? I went meant math. Alright, here we go. Silver Key. I hate you, Silver Key. You're the worst key. I'll tell it to everybody. So, this run is almost dead, certainly. But we have two spots here. We can either draft out of the hallway or the drawing room. Obviously, we're going to draft out of the drawing room because we get a free redraw out of it. Whereas it's the hallway, if it was one of the three we didn't like, we would be stuck with it. So we're going to burn the step and go draft it down here. Perfect. West Wing Hall goes up. Didn't even need the redraw. But in case we did, we had it there. Courtyard was the only one that didn't dead end us. Metal detector. It detects metal. There's metal always in my heart. Just a regular old key. You like security or the nursery here, Rich?
I want to say nursery. Well, actually, no. Security, because the other ends are all dead end, right?
So my only thing I dislike about security is it burns the right turn. And nursery we kind of need. But I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Here's the other reason. I bet you a quarter we get the garage here. And because we knew we were going to dead end here. Ooh, there's something still beeping in here? What could that be? Oh, just a coin. Something beeping in here. Ooh, a bunch of coins. I think I'm gonna run back to the commissary? Yeah, back to the commissary. Got 14 coins. What's the point of having money if you can't spend it? You know what they say, right, Rich?
Can't take it with you.
You can't take it with you. Especially not in this game. Like, from day one to another. Like, you really gotta be... Oh, shoot, and there was a chest over here? Totally forgot about that. I mean, I didn't forget about it. I knew it was here all along. Really wish there was a gem in there, though. Hopefully I can buy gems? Gabe says, nah, dog. But hey, now I have a shovel. And you know what they say about a man with a shovel?
He digs.
He digs. I didn't know what they said about a man with a shovel. So, the fact that he digs.
I think that's what it is, man.
Got me convinced. It's gonna be a real bummer. I ran all the way down to the commissary, and it's gonna not matter for nothing because I'm gonna get a dead end here. How do you think I change my bit rate?
Your bit rate?
Yeah.
What do you mean, like your upload speed or something?
Yeah, I don't know. It says the stream's current bit rate is lower than recommended. We recommend you use a stream bit rate of blah. How do you think I do that?
I don't know, man. You're the streamer here.
through, but open widget. I got nothing. Sorry, viewers. All right, dark room, and we're gonna have to draft out of the dark ridge. 1 or 2?
1.
1 it is. Oh, whoa. What a pull. Corridor. We're still alive, baby. Chapel, we're still alive, baby. Maybe something in here? Couple coin? Up or down?
Down.
Down. Of course, down. Alright, guest bedroom. Possibility of getting a gem. Gymnasium goes over that way. I think it's guest bedroom. Hopefully get a gem out of it.
Yeah.
Not a gem. Stupid compass. Ooh, is this a special key spot? I feel like you can't take them with you. Great Hall. You know what we're about to do here, Rich?
What's that?
We are about to craft a pretty pointless item. But this item is going to point in the direction of rooms. So while drafting, Dowsing Rod points towards rooms that may contain more items than usual today. So what this should do, in theory, is when we go to open this door, it points to the utility closet. So, according to this, if we draft the utility closet, it should have more stuff in there than usual today. So we're going to do it. And it has the battery pack in here. That's awesome. I don't know when I've ever seen the battery pack just chilling in there.
When you have the shovel, right?
Well, I don't have the shovel anymore.
Oh, you started a new one?
No, I had to use the shovel to craft this item.
Oh, gotcha.
The dowsing rod is a combination of the shovel and the compass.
Okay.
I don't know where the rest of the pieces of the shovel went. Like, any idea? Like, where could that shovel pieces have gone to be? Like, take it off and, like, I don't know.
Just the long sticky part.
But we are a broken lever away from being able to make the power hammer. All right, we got doors 1, 2, and 3. 1 or 3?
3.
3. Okay. 1 or 3?
3.
3. Oof. So we know, because this was the dead end, we know that this one right here has got to be the lever. So we're going to do it, and here's the lever. reason why we knew that is each side, this side and this side, one of them will have a reward and one of them will have the lever. The reward and the lever have got to be on the edges, and because this side had the reward, which was the upgrade disc, we knew that this side had to have the lever. And when this one was a dead end, we knew that this one had to be the lever, which means that this one has to be the straight through. Alright, here we go. We need something. We can't dead end here. Oh my goodness, the foundation? You gotta take the foundation, right?
That's what I would assume.
We're trying to win here. Oh, keycard door! Oh, it's okay. We should be set on keycards, yeah? I just have to go do the thingamajig. I can't believe I didn't do the thingamajig earlier. Ooh, something's beeping in here. Ooh, a lockpick. And a key. That's lucky. There's two things in there. I wonder what I was doing, why I didn't do the keycard thingamajig in here. And I got an upgrade disc, so come on, lemon, upgrade. You remember that Beyonce commercial? Bunk room, baby. I have 4 hallways, so that was pointless. Should have done 2 shops. Oh well. Alright, out of the dark room. Gotta go back into the Great Hall. I can't believe I just burned a key on that. I have a lockpick. Alright. The rod is pointing to the East Wing Hall, so that's what I will do. And we get a free coin out of it. Alrighty. Alright, it says that there's something extra in here, so that's what I'm going to point to. And we get 2 keys and 2 gems. That was awesome. And 2 more keys. There's 4 keys, 2 gems. Holy cow. That was a great room. It almost certainly has to be gymnasium here. Yeah, it has to be gymnasium. Ooh, car keys. Dang it. I didn't use my lockpick again. The veranda, it's the only thing that keeps me going up. Ooh, don't have a shovel. Not even locked. I have to do boudoir. It's the only one that bends me over. I didn't even really realize I said that there. Bends me over. Ooh. I meant bend to the. You knew what I meant. Don't be gross like that. All right, get in there. All right. We are inside the antechamber. There is the basement key. Something's beeping at me. Oh, got a coin there. Alright, now into the foundation. It's gotta be dining room. Can't afford to do the archives. Dinner is served, but I'm gonna wait and see if I can't get an aquarium. Alright, library is the one I needed here. It goes to the south. Got a coupon book in here. That's cute. Alright. This has to bend into the backside of the foundation here. If it bends into the backside of the foundation here. And just like I was asking for with the aquarium. And look at that, the dowsing rod isn't even pointing to the aquarium. So should have something extra here. Oh my gosh, a broken lever. And a couple of keys. So I have the battery pack, the sledgehammer, and the broken lever. And that's pretty sweet. Alright, so with all of that, you can come over here to the foundation and crank this lever. Alright. Now I will eat. This whole shebang will come down to if I get the tomb outside. If I get the tomb right here, then this is blouses, as the kids would say. Utilize the car keys here. Alright, here we go. Oh. Tragic. Just devastating. So close. Well, back to the drawing board. But just like I was saying, you need like 100 steps. Look, I was already at 101, and I still needed to go down into the tomb, do the tomb puzzle, come back up, do the foundation, do that, go back into it. So I probably still would have needed another 20 to 30 steps, and I had about 45 steps left. So just like I was expecting, needed that over 120 steps. So didn't get it that time. Attempt numero dos. We were real close on that one.
Right.
It came down to the tomb. If we would have gotten the tomb, it would have been blouses. By the way, we have 3 viewers currently.
Oh, nice.
Say hi to the viewers.
Hello, viewers.
We're going to start up veteran player mode. I'm going to show you what veteran player mode is. And Rich, do you know that you don't have to be a veteran to play veteran player mode? You don't have to be a good player. You can be a rookie or a noob. All you have to do is start up a new game file. And when you start up a new game file, you draft your first 3 rooms within the first 35 seconds. If you draft your first 3 rooms within 35 seconds, it will activate or trigger veteran player mode. I always like to draft the... Oh shoot, I should grab that gem. Uh-oh. What am I doing with my life? Oh my gosh. Okay. Whew. This game is... I don't know what I was doing. I'm gonna be honest with you. This game is poor. Real poor. Look, there's nothing in here. That's how you know it's gonna be a bad game. When there's nothing in the guest bedroom. It's gonna dead end me right here. Alright, it doesn't dead end me. That's good. Whew! We were real nervous there for a second. But it's okay. Was in a sweaty spot. But everything works out. I'm gonna actually run all the way back because I think I didn't go into the storeroom. I didn't do anything. Out of entrance hall, I just kind of panicked. After I accidentally clicked the storeroom, I panicked, and I was like, I just need to go quickly. Alright, so I got a chest here, and a chest here. So 2 chests, but I only have 2 keys, so I'm not going to burn those just quite yet. In this spot, I'm really hoping for something that goes this way, or up in this way. So, not laboratory, not laboratory. Alright, here we go. I can do billiard room or I can do corridor. I'm going to do billiard room. I'm going to do some math. Ten, 8, 6, 4, 8, 20. Ooh, secret garden key. Let's go. Alright, keep it going right. Alright, give me the garage over here. Just ask and ye shall receive. Don't have ooh. Gotta go right. I mean, look at all this space we have down here. Have to go right. And pantry's the only one that goes right. Alright, gonna do hallway. It goes both up and down. Oh my gosh, the foundation. I'm gonna do it. I mean, how often do you get the foundation, right? Need to get behind it. Only one door to draft out of. Wow. And I'm gonna have to go I'm gonna have to go up and down and around like this to get there, but you know, I've seen crazy things happen. Let's try to get it. Just makes it that much harder, that's all. Observatory. Let's do chapel. Into dining room. How about into a veranda? Courtyard, okay. Nothing in here. Gymnasium. Perfect. Perfect. Alright. No! That's not what we wanted there. What we were hoping was something that went straight forward so that we can get to the backside of the foundation. We now cannot get to the backside of the foundation. This run is, I don't want to say 100% over, but it's really close. Sometimes there's an item in there, so that's why I did that room. I'm just gonna burn it, yeah. This run is, I guess I still have the secret garden key. How could I still get into the basement? Wine cellar. Alright, broken lever, so I can still get there with the broken lever power hammer combo. So I'm still live. Alright, we got that open. Got an apple here, that's cute. Got 3 keys. got 6 gems. Don't have any money though. No, gotta have the workshop to be successful. Alright, now I'm just a sledgehammer away. Yo. Oh, not a whole lot. Yeah.
I, Herbert S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly Estate at Reddington, do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me. I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly. The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate. The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner. Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this
was looking down at my computer and I didn't realize we had started, folks. Gotta go with closet first. You know why we go with closet first, Rich?
No, why?
Because you gotta come out of the closet first.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
If you don't come out of the closet first, you know, you push it out till later, you know, it might not be as good. Always gotta go into the lavatory. See if there's anything good in there. Spoiler, typically nothing good in the lavatory. You know what normally is in the lavatory? Poop. Poop is pretty crappy. Nursery, baby. Oh, the Red Prince. Care to read the Red Prince, Rich?
We already read it.
When did we read it? When we beat the game?
Yeah, maybe I misunderstood.
I like to look at the pictures.
No, it's because you don't know how to read.
It's true. Pictures in books are my favorite. Some people call those picture books. Did you say?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they're called.
Mongoloid.
Is that somebody from Mongolia?
Yeah. It's actually the kid from the Jungle Book.
The kid from what?
The Jungle Book.
Hakuna Matata?
Something like that.
Oh no, Mowgli was his name. The kid from the Jungle Book. Alright, this has to go up. If this doesn't go up, we're toast. Alright, we got something going up. Get my gem back. Alright, here we go. Do we want the pantry or do we want to redraw? Rich, talk me through this.
I mean, what are you hoping for?
I mean, we need either going. I'm hoping for an up and over. Pantry at least gets us over.
Yeah.
I think we get greedy. Alright. Billiard room. Don't want to burn our gem. Especially when we have no coins. Why should we craft somewhere to spend money when we don't have any money? The math is mostly pretty easy. Let me tell you though, when you get into like the 20th and 30th and 40th, it's real hard. Oh, Secret Garden. Alright. Spare room or courtyard here?
It's our only gem, though, huh?
It is our only gem. But it goes up.
Yeah.
Because whether... I'm fearful if we do spare room, our next one, it won't give us a shot up.
Yeah. It's courtyard it is.
Anything in here? Sometimes there's an item like a shovel or a sledgehammer. No love. Chapel, baby. Great time for the chapel. They require donations. They call it a donation, but really they just rob you. Every time you go through, they take a coin. Parlor it is, or storeroom. What are you thinking? Should we get resources?
Probably, right?
Parlor will give us 2 gems as long as we don't screw it up.
Well, alright, Mr. Confident.
Just don't screw it up. Gems are in this box. I don't know yet. Gems are not in this box, alright? Gems are not in the white box. Booyakasha. Here we go. Locked door. I think we do office here. I know what you're thinking. That burns both of our gems. We're going to get one of those gems back. And we're going to get this upgrade disc. And like my girl Beyonce says when she talks about upgrades, sometimes the upgrades... dang it. We already got this one. So it's pointless. Sometimes you can get an upgrade disc for a room that you haven't drafted yet, and then that makes that upgrade disc super valuable. In this circumstance, it really didn't matter, so pretty useless for us. Burn our gem keeps us going. Got to, right?
Yep.
Got no money, but when we do get money, we can buy a gem there. I'm going to actually go back and draft out of the chapel before. Guest bedroom, yeah? Can't do the laboratory. Pantry only gives us 4 coins. Guest bedroom maybe gives us a gem. Ooh, a key card. That's cool. We don't have any key card doors, but... I don't know why I'm going that way. Let's hope this gymnasium door is a keycard door. Nope. Oh, but if this door is locked, we have a secret garden key. Of course it's not locked. And the only one we can do is the pantry. This is really bad. We lost out on all of these squares. Alright, secret garden key. Alright, alright. Finally gonna get some storeroom action. And I'm actually gonna go back to the commissary and what's the point of having money if you don't spend it? Didn't want to burn the dining room door situation. Oh, son of a biscuit eater. I don't know what a biscuit eater is.
Someone eats biscuits.
And just like that, the game is over. Alright, I got one more attempt in me. Attempt number 4, Rich. We're gonna get it. I have faith.
I'm glad you do, sir.
By far, the best attempt we've had was 2 attempts ago. Alright, while this loads. You want water from the garage?
Sure, man.
I, Herbert S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly Estate in Reddington, do publish and declare my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me. I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece, Mary Matthews, all of my rights, title, and interest in and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly. The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45 room estate. The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor. But I am
Alright, we're going live. Veteran player mode. Blueprints. We got it this time. In order to activate veteran player mode, gotta do the first 3 rooms in 35 seconds or less. Oh man. Really, really terrible. Terrible start. Silver key is one of my least favorite items to get. Out of there as your like good item. I dislike it being your good item there because all it does is it gives you guarantee at a room with 3 doors. Compared to it being a sledgehammer. Compared to it being a metal detector. Silver key gives you 1 shot at something. I just don't like it. I think that there's so many other good items. Time to do some math. Two keys. Sorry, I was locked in there while I was doing that math, so I was like focused. Alright, Rich, what do we like? Do we go pantry or drawing room here?
I think drawing room.
And to the people that say, dude, but drawing room takes one of your gems. Nay. It doesn't take a gem. You get your gem back. And we always draft down before we draft up. Alright, storeroom it is. gonna go up here. Hope for something like West Wing Hall. Den it is. I'll take the garage out of the den. Garage out of the den it is, just like the doctor ordered. Whoa, whoa. Not a doctor. I mean, maybe. Do we get really... Yeah, let's do it. We're gonna get really risky here. We're gonna get really risky for the biscuit. We were talking earlier about biscuit eaters. Even if I don't get the day one trophy, I want to get the... No! Well, not anymore. I thought, I'm gonna get the gem thing for tomorrow. Nope. I'm just gonna win it right here. Hi, Colt. Colt is the doggo here. Come on, Tube. Let's go. Getting the tune is real big. Real big. Gotta do the tune puzzle here, which the tune puzzle is done by looking at the chapel and those numerals underneath. Alright, man, we are on our way. On our way to the day one trophy. In order to be successful on day one, you have to move the minecart. There's only two ways to move the minecart. One of those two ways is via the fountain. The other way is via the tomb. Now that we have done the tomb, I burned a step, but I'm going to turn around and do it. There's an upgrade disc down here. So, there is a chance now, if I do get the pool pump room combination, I would lower the reservoir by 1, and then I would not need the foundation basement route. So that's still a possibility, and that's something that I need to be cognizant of as I'm drafting. None of that matters though, unless I get something good out of the bedroom here. Gotta get something good out of the bedroom. You know what they say. Alright, we're not going for the full house, are we? We're just going for the win. What do you like here, Rich?
Tough.
Yeah. We're gonna get a free 4-door. like a sedan? Like a 4-door? free aquarium. Nope, we're not going to do it like that. Just a regular old key. Courtyard. Come on, give me something good. Metal detection. BT Dub's rich. 6. We're up to 6 at this point.
Oh well.
Guest bedroom or yeah, we guest bedroom. We don't have any money for a commissary. Free gym. Alright, off this courtyard. Dead end here is fine. And the lavatory is the dead end we were looking for. Well, not that we were looking for. Nobody ever likes the lavatory. I don't love burning the door of hallway, but I don't want to burn my dice either. Anything here in the gymnasium? Nope. Nook. Let's get a free key out of it. And a free coupon book, baby. You know, I'm gonna go pantry here. I'll go pantry. I'm gonna not open this door because I'm gonna go up to the gym and see if that door is unlocked. Unlocked, perfect. Dining room or chapel? Let's eat rather than let the church take our money. That's right, I said it. I'll say it again. I ain't gonna let the church take my money. West Wing Hall is the only one that doesn't end our day. This feels like a good spot now for the key. Try to get that pool. Say it with me. Pool, pool, pool. And there's the pool. Just as requested. Alright. Observatory. Chapel. Chapel. The church is going to take my money. Oh man. So what this will do is it'll lower the reservoir by 1. Now, I don't need the foundation. Now, all I need is a way into room 46. Or, sorry, I just need a way into the antechamber. Corridor. Man, we are live so far. Yeah, gotta go security here. Because the pump room is a security door. inventory there. All those coins are down in the tomb. Got this upgrade disc also, so gotta use this upgrade disc. Courtyard. Have I done the courtyard yet?
I think you did.
You know, I think you mentioned this before. It's oftentimes difficult to remember which one you've done when you do so many runs in a row. Alright, dark room it is. Alrighty, here we go. Do we burn the gem? Do we burn the redraw? I think we burn the gem
Yeah.
for sure. And I think we do it on the nursery and hope to get our gem back. Oh, no gem back. But we do get a banana. I guess that's okay. But there are 2 coins. Alright. I was really hoping something went uphill there. Righty. And gotta go all the way back there. Man, I don't know if I can do that. I just gotta draft into darkness. I don't have the steps to afford that. You know, the step situation is real, folks. One or two.
Definitely one.
Definitely one, he says. And it's the bunk room.
You wanted some steps? There you go.
I was complaining about steps. That is accurate. Alright, so let's count those steps now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19 steps to get to the utility closet. Which that means 38 to get back, right?
Yeah.
So I can't afford it. I can't. I just gotta go in the darkness. One or two, baby.
2.
Well, last time it was definitely 1. This time he's going 2. Oh, and it's the sauna, and we die here. But, you know what? We are gonna still try to get the trophy of speed because we have 20-something minutes left in this stream. That's not going to be enough time to do another day 1, but we could still get the trophy of speed. So that's what we're going to try to do, which means you do it in under an hour. the only thing that I'm doing now is I'm going to go down to the utility closet. And the reason why I think that we have a chance to do the Trophy of Speed is I've already moved the minecart. So that means tomorrow I don't need to worry about moving the minecart. It's already done. All that step of getting into room 46 is checked off, baby. Alright, doing this part. How many steps do I have left? 6? Is that an easy 6 or a hard 6? It's 8. We're up to 8. Four steps left. Alright, we're going to be live at the Day 2 trophy. Not Day 2. The Trophy of Speed. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to happen. Does it cost me another step right here? Oh, it does. The campsite is another step. No. Alright. All that would have done is give me 20 extra steps for tomorrow. But you know what? We don't need those 20 extra steps. Just 7 concurrent viewers, though.
Dang. Mr. Popular. Back is killer. Drew, you stink, dude.
Oh, we didn't need those extra 20 steps. We were in the sauna last night. Wow, what a weak closet. A gem and a key.
Thought you like gems.
I do, but like, out of the closet, you should get like a sledgehammer.
I think you're being too greedy. Sledgehammer.
I mean, am I being greedy? Yes, but I think it's warranted.
The Lord giveth, the Lord taketh awayeth.
Michigan fan, huh?
It looked thicker than the other one.
Michigan is by far the thick blanket. Gonna go storeroom here. Gotta go forward. Gonna go commissary, see what kind of items we can buy. Ooh, what do we like? We like chapel. Alright, here we go. Dining room, bedroom, bedroom. Bedroom for sure. Step situation is going to be just fine and dandy. Gonna do the security hack here. Not missing anything. Alright. I'm gonna go this way. Ooh, my upgrade from before Means that I get 2 gems here in the courtyard. Forgot about that yesterday. And the metal detector. Let's go. I wish I did the observatory yesterday. Would have made today worth 2 chests. Alright, corridor or parlor? Parlor gives us a chance at 2 gems. Corridor we know is unlocked. Corridor. Dining room goes up and over. Not gonna burn my key. I'm gonna actually go all the way back home. Had 3 coins. Gonna buy the gem. I'm gonna now go into the outer room and hopefully get the shelter. Oh yeah, shelter's exactly what I was hoping for. Yesterday was the 7th, so today is the 8th. We're going to set it for 11 a.m. So we'll come back and get a free gem after 11 a.m. And we'll check what time it is now. I bet it's like 9:30. What time is that? 8:40. Yeah, 8:40. Great space for the conference room goes up and over. And now, anytime I get a spread, it'll go to the conference room instead of having to go throughout the whole darn house. Parlor, day 2. Let's get it. Gems on the floor, false. Gems are in this box, maybe. Gems are in the desk, false. Means gems are in this box. Let's go with the den here. Goes up and down, but already had a door going to the down. Guest bedroom, come on, give me a key in here. Key card, alright. That's awesome. Because I've already done the key box, or not the key box, the security part. West Wing Hall. I like doing West Wing Hall on the West Wing because it's the only place you can do it is on the West Wing. Kitchen's the only one that bends the right way. Here's a good garage spot. Gets me those 3 keys. Something else in here. Something's beeping at me. Oh, there's a 4th key. Heck yeah. into the kitchen. I think this is a good spot for the storeroom, and then let's go out of security. Yeah, gonna go all the way back. And then I also have a space out of the dining, 2 spaces out of the dining room. I'm in great shape here. This run is looking good. Just got to figure out a way to get I'm gonna do the dark room. Oh, I'm sheltered. That's right, I'm sheltered. That's 1 shelter. Let's do the weight room. That's 2 shelters. Let's go. Let's do a 3rd, and let's get archives. I'm doing the passageway, and come on, archives. I don't love that at all. What I was really hoping for was something that went straight up. I agree, Rich, with the blanket situation.
Yeah, man.
There's a vent right above us. Up to 11. Come on, go uphill. We need something going up the hill. Office goes up the hill. Or do we, yeah, we gotta do it. Ooh, another upgrade disc. Just like our friend Beyonce talks about upgrades. Is that a real song, or did she just do a stupid DirecTV commercial?
Had to have been that commercial because I have no idea what you're talking about.
Huh. Obviously not a big Beyonce fan, me over here. I just watched a lot of DirecTV growing up. Have not done the boudoir, so that's good. All right. Well, I guess we have to go this way, which means our only chance left is getting something that allows us into the left side of the antechamber. Do not love our chances, folks. Things are looking bleak, but does that mean I'm going to quit? Heck no. Definitely not. Absolutely no. Alright, do we go wine cellar here or bunk room? I wish I could do music room.
I feel like you're alright on the steps.
Yeah, so wine cellar.
Yeah.
Hope for something over here. Sometimes you get a something. What we're really banking for is the Great Hall. We need the Great Hall. What I'm going to do is I'm going to run payroll and I'm going to spread gold. You know why I spread gold? Because everybody likes gold.
That is true.
Alright, gonna run all... not all the way. There we go, locksmith. Locksmith is what I needed. Locksmith because I can buy keys. We're committed. Committed to the Great Hall entrance. I got nothing here. I don't know if we can be successful without a foundation. This rut is feeling bleaker and bleaker. Had such promise. Excuse me. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to run all the way back down to the conference room, pick up all my keys and coins. Alright, from there, do I need anything else? Nope, back up to the dining room. Can buy a set of gems. What item was in here? Yeah, I forgot to look at it. Gonna go back over here through the dining room. Oh man, I didn't even try to use my lockpick. Yeah, Rumpus room. I guess drafting studio. Some coins. Add the dove coat. Five keys. to do the studies. Gotta use these redraws. Just gonna concede it here. Call it a day. And call it a day on the stream. Had the Baronial Banquet Hall. That's a cool name, Banquet Hall. Alright. And with that, I'm gonna call it a day. I will be back on at some point. Who knows? But another day for Blueprints. Hopefully next time I'll be able to get that day 1 veteran mode challenge.